What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop. Fam, going in. Notice in the title it says breaking, not breaking news, right? Because we know what time it is, fam. We already know the FBI, CIA, and the rest of them, everybody else, has something to do with Malcolm's death. We already know that, right? So this new revelation is more like confirmation. That's all it is. It's just more proof, right? They try to say that Farrakhan killed Malcolm, and then you still going, I'm sure you're going to have some people jumping in the comments like, yeah, well, he did. Yeah, you know. But the family of Malcolm, his daughters, all three of them, are convinced that this new letter that has been revealed substantiates what they knew all along, that the FBI played a major role, the FBI and the NYPD, played a major role in his death. Let me read to you this breaking news, this statement. Malcolm X, well, it's not a statement, but it's the news report. Malcolm X's surviving family members are demanding his murder case be reopened after claiming they now have a letter that ropes the NYPD and the FBI directly into his death. The late civil rights leader's three daughters spoke out at a news conference this weekend, asking the Manhattan DA to reopen the case and take a hard look at new evidence they claim to have, which alleges a conspiracy at the highest levels. It's a letter written by a former NYPD officer, Raymond Wood, who often worked undercover and who purportedly confessed on his deathbed he had been instructed by his bosses to get some of Malcolm's security guards arrested in the days leading up to his assassination. Look how dirty these bastards are, fam. Oh, yeah, they slick with it. Let's see. Hold on, fam. Let me grab this right quick. I had to grab it, fam. If I didn't get it, then it would have been a problem. It would have kept going off. Okay, getting back to the subject at hand. So this guy, Raymond Wood, said that he was instructed by his bosses to get some of Malcolm's security guards arrested in the days leading up to his assassination. So you wonder how it was so easy to pull it off, get rid of certain key guys. And now, he's working, with a deficit security detail. The letter reportedly claims that Wood, who was told by his bosses to lure a couple of guards into committing crimes. Listen to how sneaky they are, fam. Listen to this snake shit. He was told by his bosses to lure a couple of guards into committing crimes just days before Malcolm was killed, which then got them taken into custody, away from the action at the Audubon Ballroom on February 21st, 1965. Coincidentally, fam, today is February 21st, 1965, plus, what is that? 35, 40, 55 years. Wood says, had they not been arrested, they would have been handling door security. It's no coincidence either, per the letter. Wood explicitly says the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and the NYPD, New York Police Department, planned for all this so the people who fatally shot Malcolm could more easily get inside armed. So today actually marks the 50, I said 55, but today actually marks the 56. I keep thinking about 2020, but today actually marks the 56th year after Malcolm was assassinated. This while giving a speech at the Audubon Ballroom. And fam, you know, this is America, all right? Let's call it what it is. This is America. The article says, in light of this new alleged evidence, Malcolm's family wants the whole investigation re-examined, echoed by civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who's repping the fam and leading the charge and getting the DA to give what he calls restorative justice. Actually, that would be called restorative.
Restorative.
Where am I at? Okay. So what did I say? Restore. Did I say restorative? What the hell am I thinking? Restorative justice. Okay. One note we should mention. Many accounts of the days leading up to Malcolm's murder say he himself had reduced security at speaking engagements, including door checks. While he still had his own personal detail, he wasn't rolling nearly as deep as he had been earlier in the 60s when he was still on good terms with the Nation of Islam. So why would, and I saw that in the movie Malcolm X. Why would Malcolm, knowing that his life was on the line, why would he reduce security? Explain that to me, fam. I mean, this is just common sense. This is just, rudimentary thinking. Why would he do that if he knows his life is in line? If anything, who do you know who knows that their life is on the line, their life is in jeopardy, and they reduce security? If anything, they beef up security. So that's where we are, fam. Now, like I know, ain't no way the NYPD is going to investigate themselves and the FBI, who they really can't investigate, and find themselves guilty. Ain't no way they're going to do it. There is no way they're going to point the fingers at members of the NYPD, because guess what? They got some of those fools on plaques on the walls, got honor medals and stuff named after these low-life bastards. J. Edgar Hoover, one of the worst human beings to ever live, They got his name on federal buildings. They don't want to call it out because they already know when they open that can of worms up, it's going to be real funky. And they don't want to go down that road. They don't want to go down that rabbit hole. They know J. Edgar Hoover was... They don't want to do that, fam. Once they start calling out one, they're going to have to call out the rest of them. And what did the letter say? It was high up in the ranks. They start pulling those, the higher ups always, like, when there's a conspiracy, ain't nothing going to happen. When the higher ups, when there's a conspiracy with the higher ups. Maybe if there's a problem with just one, maybe, you know, you can get something done. Maybe if they're after somebody and it's just one dude at the top they just want to get. But if it's basically the whole damn, all of the major guys at the top, which all it was, we already know that. Ain't no way they're gonna bring them down. They're gonna have to go and dig up some of those clowns. They're going to have to go and rewrite history and confess to all those lies that they told. They're going to have to rewrite the books. They don't want to do that. They want to keep the lie going. What's the FBI going to investigate? Themselves. You think the FBI is going to call out several high-ranking officials and say, yes, a member of our organization conspired to kill an American based on his beliefs. Based on his belief that because we felt threatened by his beliefs. What were his beliefs? He had beliefs in Black people being self-sufficient and independent. He had beliefs in Black people standing up for themselves, fighting for themselves, being educated, group economics, participating in group economics. That frightens some low-life bastards out there. These bottom feeders are frightened by that type of shit. But at the same time, they want to kick you and then tell you, well, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. You know, they want to put their foot on your neck, but at the same time say, get up. Everybody else is getting up doing it. What's wrong with you? They see you doing it. These jealous motherfuckers got mad at the Black Panthers, fam. These jealous bitches was mad. They was mad at the Black Panthers because the Black Panthers were doing exactly what white Americans do. Defend the fort, hold the community down. They got mad because they were feeding Black children. They were mad because they were feeding Black children. What kind of low-life bastard would be mad at somebody feeding children? Oh, they didn't like that. They didn't like that independence. They're feeding children. They're doing workshops for kids to learn crafts, parents to get information about vocational courses and trade schools, keeping the neighborhood safe. These dirty bitches didn't like the fact that they were keeping the neighborhood safe and holding the police accountable. They were mad about that. And guess what? To this day, the police departments across America is mad at activists today that are in the trenches, feeding the children, trying to keep the neighborhood safe, calling truces. They don't like that. These dirty, low-down, demonic bastards. They love the chaos. They love the pain. They love the murder. They love the crime. They're fueled by it. They killed Martin. Everybody know they killed Martin. And then they put it on Farrakhan. And then you got so many dummies out there that really believe that Farrakhan killed Malcolm. Fam, you know they never liked Farrakhan. You think if they could get Farrakhan too, they wouldn't have got him? Use your mind, man. Use your brain. They don't like Farrakhan to this day. But they scared to roll on Farrakhan because they know if they do, they're through. You got these dummies out here like, man, Farrakhan killed Malcolm. Yeah, Farrakhan, you know, where he was mad at Malcolm and he was saying things about Malcolm. And man, this is common sense. The government never liked Farrakhan. Never liked Elijah Muhammad. You think if they could put that on them, they wouldn't? And why is it that when immediately after Malcolm was killed, they never mentioned Farrakhan's name? Never mentioned Farrakhan's name. They didn't start trying to tie Farrakhan to Malcolm's death until years and years later. Why is that? And these dummies jumped right in line and fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Why would you believe your enemy? I can understand if you got a problem with somebody. I can understand if it was somebody feeding you information that haven't done you harm, that somebody that love you, somebody that support you, somebody that care about you, that care about your existence. I can understand if the source were coming from that. But these people hate you and your dumb ass believe in what they say. Make some sense out of it, fam. Help me out here. I'm trying to make some sense out of it, man. I ain't got the answers. I need to know. Help me make some sense out of it. They're not gonna, this letter, this is going nowhere. At the most, they'll shuck and jive and act like they're taking it seriously. Yeah, we'll look into it. Oh, we'll investigate it. We'll investigate this, the file. Yeah, they're gonna take it, put it over there. Family call a few months later. Yeah, I'll get Officer Jaworski to call you back. Yeah, he's on the case. Yes. Yeah, this is Jaworski. All of them sitting around laughing. Hey, got him on speaker. Yeah. Yes, we are taking the case very seriously. I just want to assure you that we are taking this case very seriously. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is what they do, man. People don't give a damn about us. They don't care about justice. They care about getting what they want. They care about you getting in line, getting with the program. Whatever the program is, get with the program. It ain't about righteousness. It's not about right. If it was about right, America would be in better shape. If it was about right, they would have never enslaved millions of people. If it was about right, it ain't about right. It's about what they want. It's about falling in line with the plan, getting with the program. You can't get with the program, you're messing it up, man. We got to do something about that. That's what it's about. See, I ain't with the program, fam. They're trying to figure out right now what to do with me. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do about me. Because I ain't with the program. Not at all. I ain't never been with the program. Going into the comments. Now, Mo. Tanya Parker, what's up? What's up, Rashida? Neil, forever shine. What's up? Appreciate you, Neil. Roke. Okay, Malcolm said the NOI bombed his home, and you believed it. You know, you know black people don't bomb shit, right? Come on, man. Now, keep in mind, too, as much as I respect Malcolm, much as I love Malcolm, Malcolm wasn't always right. Keep in mind, keep that in mind, all right? And then when you got people after you, when you think somebody after you got beef with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Anything they go down with, you know, you might blame somebody for something that they didn't have anything to do with. When you got beef, everybody's a suspect. Stacy Phillips, what's up? Miss Sean, I see you. What's up, Miss Sean? Cynthia Rogers. What's up, Cynthia? Cynthia say just lies. They don't care about us. Michael, that's what Michael Jackson said. But it's all good. I don't give a damn if they don't care about us. So now that we know that, so we ain't got to look that way for help. We got to look within for help. Just keep that in mind. So now, some people out there can get off their ass and get focused, knowing that ain't no help coming. Keep that in mind. Ain't no help coming. Never, ever coming. That's where we are. A7B Wizzle. What's up? The nation was. You say, think about how big the nation was. If they didn't want Malcolm X touched, he wouldn't have been touched. And they have blood on their hands. When the United States government wants you touched, or you can get touched, if they believe that touching you is not going to spark a fierce retaliation, a fierce response, a fierce violent response. You see, once Malcolm left the nation, he didn't have that protection that the nation afforded him. So now Malcolm out there on his own. Now, the nation was indifferent to Malcolm once he left. Elijah Muhammad said, I don't want him touched. Don't mess with him. Leave him alone. Now, but if something happened to him, we ain't gonna cry. We ain't gonna cry about it if something happened to him, but if something happens to him, we not gonna be responsible. This is coming from the nation. This is what Elijah Muhammad said. Now, and to me, that's how you get down. That's plausible to me. I ain't got no problem with that. Because if I got an organization and the cat that I'm with, I don't care how beloved he is by other people. If I have an organization and the cat, one of my guys, one of my main guys, bump heads with the organization and starts bad mouthing the organization and wants to go out and do his own thing and he bad mouthing the organization, I got a problem with that. But maybe I decide, you know what, let him go on, man. Let him have it, but y'all don't do nothing. Let's leave him alone. Because the only reason why I would have that type of mentality is because, when you have somebody in the organization that's that deep into the organization and that close to the leader, then it's like family, right? It's like family. You know how you got family members who you don't really mess with, but at one point y'all were really, really tight. At one point, nobody could say nothing about them, do anything about them. But at some point, y'all fell out. And once y'all fell out, things were never the same. So it's like, you might have love, you might still have love for them, but you don't really trust them. And if something happened to them, you might feel some type of way just from familiarity, but it ain't gonna break your heart if they die. It ain't gonna break your heart if they get killed. Maybe it will for some of y'all, maybe, but I ain't built like that. An enemy is an enemy to me. I don't care if it's blood or not, An enemy is an enemy to me. The way I see it, blood don't make you family, loyalty do. So it could be a family member. And if I fall out with them and I'm talking about like a long-standing fallout, like we just don't fool with each other no more. I might have that love out of familiarity and lineage, and I know something happened to this person is gonna hurt my other family members, or whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, I would pretty much be indifferent to whatever happened to him. I just wouldn't probably do it myself. But I would probably, if any kind of harm came to him, I would be indifferent. Because the enemy is an enemy to me. If I'm riding with you, if I'm with you, I'm with you, man. If I fuck with you, I'm stuck with you. But if we at odds, then we at odds. And that's how it is with me. I ain't the dude gonna be hugging my brother's killer. I'm not that dude. And I'm okay with that. T Weezy. I see a few people dropping in using all caps. I don't read all caps, fam. They make my head hurt. I feel like you're hollering at me. Take the cap off and I'll check out your comment. You don't have to write in all caps. I'm gonna see the message. If you're talking about every single message that come through, as long as it's slowed down enough, well, I'm not gonna see every single message, but if I see the message, I'm gonna see it, whether it's written in all caps or you're using the proper, if you're using proper grammar, I'm gonna proper grammar, punctuation. I'm gonna read it, But when you write in all caps, it looks like a bunch of bunched up letters to me, and it looks like you're screaming. So try to refrain from using all caps, fam. J. Edwards, what up? 1090 Bori, what it do? What's up, Anthony Clark? What's up, Teresa Muhammad? King Dwayne, what it do? Queen Jet Black, Sister Soul. What's up, Sister Soul? All night, be one. Don't have no friends on this planet. Better believe that. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't go around begging nobody to be a friend or going around saying they don't like us. Why they don't like us? Why? Fuck them. Yeah. Anytime, man, I don't give a damn, man. What, you don't like me? I don't like you. So? You don't want to kick it with me? I don't want to kick it with you. So? I wish I would see one of these foreigners come over here talking down on somebody black, the people who paved the way for their asses to come over here in the first place, talking down on us, like looking down, like believing in that American propaganda, talking down on black folks. And I'm like, man, you don't get your little, man, you better go sit in the corner, clown. I don't give a damn if you don't like me. If you're stupid enough to listen to American propaganda about black folks, then you deserve what you get. And I'm going to tell you something, fam. They got selective hate. Because guess what? It's enough propaganda out there about them too that America put out. But they don't believe that. But they like to selectively believe the propaganda they put out about black people. This is why I don't have no respect for them, fam. Anybody that don't like me, I don't like them. Period. I ain't never tried to buy friendship. I've never tried to beg somebody to be cool with me that don't want to be cool with me. I ain't never been scared of a gangster, scared of a killer. Never. Oh, you a killer? Well, guess what? Killers get killed. What I'm scared for? Anything you do to me, I can do to you. That's any man on the planet. We all breathe and bleed. We all need oxygen to survive. Somebody pull out a knife and stick me, I'm gonna bleed. Somebody pull out a knife and stick you, you gonna bleed. Me and you sit down and eat enough food at the same table or a different table. At some point, we're gonna have to go to the bathroom and relieve ourselves. I ain't seen a person yet who can just eat and not have to go to the bathroom ever, not have to go relieve themselves. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Otis Thomas, Malcolm X said when he first left, it's best I spread the teaching of Elijah Muhammad. I feel fit with no restrictions proves Malcolm had no beef with the NOI. Yeah. Well, he left because he initially did have beef, but he believed in the teachings. He believed in the teachings of the NOI. He just didn't believe in Elijah Muhammad. He just had a beef with Elijah Muhammad, which he thought was hypocritical because he had all those different women and stuff. But he still believed in the teachings of the Nation of Islam, which he carried on until his death. So, yes, so Malcolm didn't have beef with the organization. You know, he had beef with Elijah Muhammad's character. It's kind of like people that if you believe in whatever you believe in about Christianity, right? Christianity. You know, people would tell you all the time, man, you know, like, you know, you believe in the word, you trust in the word, not men, you know, because men are flawed. That's why you have all these pastors out here doing all this crazy stuff and running people off because people are putting their belief in these men, not God. They're putting their belief, they're believing in these pastors and not the word, you know? They tie the word to the pastor. And the word is actually separated from the pastor because the pastor is just preaching the word. Like anybody can preach the word. I can grab a Bible right now and just start like, all right, turn to Genesis chapter 27, verse 3, and start reading, right? So anybody can preach the word, but how many gonna live by it? What's up, Collins? Miss M. Miss M in the building. Who is that? Tal Lewis. Appreciate you, Tal Lewis. Fam, I know when I started this, I was very, very like amped. I'm just really passionate about stuff like this. I really appreciated the sacrifices that Malcolm made. So, I take offense. Like anytime I see something about Malcolm and, if somebody trying to dog Malcolm out or trying to speak bad of his name or trying to minimize his contributions, I see something about FBI, NYPD, or something, something in connection with him. I already know what the truth is. So, man, that run me hot. And truth be told, the government had something to do with every assassination of our leaders in the history. They've always had their hands in it. That's right. They always had their hands in it. So anytime one of our leaders get knocked off, look right at the government. You ain't got to go nowhere. I don't care what they trying to throw out there, how they trying to muddy the water, how they trying to make it look like you got into a regular old beef in the club. No, start with the government. Start there. Because they don't appreciate us. They don't appreciate us living like human beings, demanding respect, having honor. They don't even appreciate us being law-abiding citizens. That's why they set traps for us to go out there and commit these crimes and stuff and get into a bind so they can lock us up and make us work for free. Let me say that again, fam. They don't appreciate us being law-abiding citizens. That's a problem for them. That is not consistent with the plan. They like locking us up. They want to. They build the jails and the prisons to do that. They graduate the lawyers, give them the degrees to do that. Put them in those black robes to do that. Put them at the prosecution table, see them at the prosecution table to do that. They can't stand when we are law-abiding citizens. They can't stand it. So if I were you, I would just do the things that they hate. That's how you progress in life. That's how you become the better person, the better version of yourself. Just do what they don't like. If you do anything that they like, you live in bad. You live in foul. Something's wrong with you. Patricia Coleman. Patricia Coleman, what's up, Patricia? PC in the building. Honey, honey, baby. Wade, is that Ludaway? Ludaway coming through on the cash app. What's up, Wade? Lisa Phelps coming through on the cash app. Ty Mintz coming through on the cash app. Kenny Van coming through on the cash app. Nadine Johnson coming through on the cash app. Riley Rose coming through on the cash app. Cecilia, what is that? Maburu coming through on the cash app. Appreciate y'all, fam. Got a new member. It's that Gwendol Stennis. Just became a new member of the channel. Show love, fam. The newest member of the WillieDLive channel. Show some love. If you want to be a member, not just a subscriber, if you want to be a member to the channel, fam, you can click that link underneath this video and become an official member of the channel. If you're on a laptop or a desktop, or even one of those, what do they call them, notebooks, whatever, you can, you should see a join button. Just click on that join button and become a member. Show Gwendol some love, fam. Newest member to the WillieDLive channel. Jeff Jones in the building. What's up, Jeff? I see Cornelius Fobbs. What's up, Cornelius? Keystone Tech, the newest member to the WillieDLive channel, fam. Show Keystone some love. Keystone Tech in the building. Keystone Tech in the building. Vernita Hamlin, Minneapolis, Minnesota in the building. We breathe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Vernita. Getaways. What's up, Getaways? Appreciate you. Tariq Rogers just became a new member to the WillieDLive channel, fam. Show some love to Tariq. Give him a warm WillieDLive welcome. Show some love, fam. See, Terry Coates just became a member. What's up, Terry? Terry Coates in the building. Newest member to the WillieDLive channel. Serena. Said you tried to send in a super chat before. Can you do a recap? What's happening? Yeah, we're talking about Malcolm, Malcolm X. Julius Collins, what's up, Julius? Talking about Malcolm X. His family has just, they revealed a letter. Well, actually, they claim a new letter reveals that the NYPD and FBI conspired in Malcolm's murder. So they're saying they have definitive proof that the FBI and NYPD conspired to kill Malcolm X, something that we all already knew, all of us already knew. Many others suspected. But yeah, so this letter is supposedly was written by one of a cop, an NYPD cop, who wrote the letter, provided the letter on his deathbed. So the family is asking that the Manhattan DA reopen the case and take a hard look at the new evidence they claim, which alleges a conspiracy at the highest levels. So this guy named Raymond Wood is a former NYPD officer. He worked undercover and he purportedly confessed on his deathbed that he had been instructed by his bosses to get some of Malcolm's security guards arrested in a room on February 21st, 1965, the day that Malcolm was killed. And if you think about it, fam, listen, this is what they use our tax money to do. This is what they use our public services to do, to commit crimes against us. Police are supposed to be out trying to get the bad guys, trying to get the people who refuse to obey the law. And they're going out creating crimes, luring people into crimes so that they can create other crimes, getting people out of the way who were, by all accounts, being productive in their community. Let's move them out the way, put some cases on them, because we don't give a damn about them. We don't care about their families. We don't care about nothing they got going on. We don't care about their children, nothing. We're going to put these cases on them, get them out of the way so that we can kill this dude right over here. Come on, fam. This is what they do. This is why every single time somebody come forward with some information and they're pointing the finger at them, I always believe the other people first, because I'm going by the history. I'm going by what I know, history. I'm going by the reputation. Wolfgang, what up? Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Spit of the Truth, what's up? Mr. Soul Rebel. Anisha the Queen. What's up, Anisha? Actually, that's Anissa. Anissa the Queen. Fentress Malone coming through on the cash chat. Appreciate your Fentress. Cleetwood. What's up, Cleetwood? T. Hill Burn in the building. T. Hill Burn. What's up, T. Hill Burn? Cynthia Rogers coming through on the Cash App. Appreciate you, Cynthia. So this is what they do, fam. This is what they do. This case ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody gonna get arrested for this. This is just theater. You know, this is not going anywhere. ENS from the UK checking in. What's up? Around the world. JJ Rome, what up? TH out of DC, what up? TH coming through on the Cash App. Appreciate you, TH. Mr. Community, that will be no justice for Malcolm. They're not going to arrest anybody, man. You know what they'll do? This type of stuff they will do. Try to throw you a bone, right? They'll just to throw everybody a bone, they'll identify somebody who's already dead and say that's the person that killed them. Or they'll identify somebody who's on their deathbed who don't really have family, somebody who they deem to be disposable, expendable. And they will identify that person and say that's the one who did it. But all roads are going to end there. There is no way possible they're going to line up people from the FBI and NYPD and say, these are the people who killed Malcolm. These are all the people that was involved in the conspiracy. No way possible. They're not going to do that. They'll never do it. Because they're still trying to sell the lie. T. Hill Burn, the newest member to the WillieDLive channel. Show T. Hill Burn some love, fam. Louis Kirchdorfer. Is that Kirchhofer or Kirchdorfer? Kirchdorfer. That's Kirchdorfer. Louis Kirchdorfer coming through on the Cash App. Appreciate you, Louis. See, they hunted down all of the, what is the comment? I missed it. So I got a question, fam. What do y'all think Malcolm died in vain? Do you think Malcolm died in vain? Not that his life wasn't valuable, that he didn't live his life, and that how he lived was not worthy. I'm saying, did he die in vain? And we know that his life meant a lot. We know how valuable his life was, but did he die in vain? What do you think about that? Richard Copeland says his legacy still lives. His legacy still lives. Yeah, but your legacy can live and you still can die in vain. So the question is, did he die in vain? Charles Manson have a legacy. Jay Quill, Talk Live, salute. Newark, New Jersey, checking in. Newark, that's what's up. Emery Kennedy says, why does Louis Farrakhan hate Malcolm X? Who told you how to hate yourself? Who told you Louis Farrakhan hate Malcolm X? You better stop reading the mainstream publications, man. Who told you that? Clinton T, Port Arthur checking in. What up? Man, I wouldn't listen to anything mainstream America says. Man, I wouldn't listen to nothing they say. Why would they say something that could benefit me? Why would I take my cue from them? Why would I allow them to pick my friends for me? I wouldn't allow them to pick my friends. They don't mess with me like that. They don't care about me. Why would I allow them to pick friends? Friends are supposed to be people that enhance your life, help you grow, right? In some kind of way, if you got a friend and your friend is not helping you grow, you need to get a new friend. But the people that I count as friends, they help me grow. Why would I pick somebody? Well, why would I allow my enemy to pick my friend? That don't even make sense. But every day, Black people all over America sit up and watch these talk shows, read the newspapers, watch the news, And they allow these people who ain't never meant them no good to dictate who their friends are. That don't even make sense. They love going in on black people and trying to make a black person an enemy. And, you know, and the only time that they spend their time is when they know it's a black person who the people are listening to, a black person who are waking the people up, who are informing the people. That's the black person that they come after and try to make that person some type of an enemy, try to make it seem like something wrong with that person. They'll go in and try to make that person look like a crook, you know, because that's one of the easiest ways, make you look like a crook, then people don't trust you, right? They make that person look like a crook. They try to get that person caught up in some type of sexual scandal. They're going to do something along those lines to try to discredit you. So why would I, knowing who this person is, what this person about, why would I listen to them? That don't even make sense. I don't care how much I may not agree with certain people, certain black people that are, you know, doing things to help the community or whatever, assist the community. Of course, I'm not going to agree with everything they say. But if the news comes out about them, painting them in a bad light, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt first. And anything that other people say, I am going to take with a grain of salt. I am going to withhold judgment. And even if what they say is true, I'm still not going to publicly speak out against them. I'm not going to help them bring down my brother. Period. I said my brother. I ain't talking about my color. I said my brother. Because all skin folk ain't kin folk. Some of these suckers are sellouts. They get what they get. I don't give a damn what happened to them. I don't care if they set them up. I don't care what they do to them. In fact, if they do something dirty to them, that's their punishment for selling the people out. That's how I look at it. They get what they get. Renee, what up? Daughter of Zion. Beverly S. Lee. What's up, Beverly S. Lee? Okay, fam, that's my time. I appreciate y'all hearing me out, hanging in there. Stunner, what's up, Stunner? Yeah, I appreciate y'all, fam. And I'm not just saying it, you know, I appreciate every last one of y'all, you know, for tuning in. You know, whether you tuned in for 5 minutes or the entire 1 hour and 5 minutes. Yeah, I appreciate you, fam. Because the devil is busy. They can't stand this information. They're trying to figure it out right now. What can we do? How can we do it? You better believe they can't stand this channel. They hate this channel. They thought I was going to be on here just talking about music. What's up, Johnny B? Yeah, they thought, oh, Willie, yo, ghetto boy. Oh, yeah, man, they play that music. Wait a minute, man. Stick to music. You know, I don't like your politics, man. You know music, but man, you know nothing about politics. They try to shame you. They try to discourage you by shaming you. You know, it's like, I'm gonna shame them and telling me he don't know what he's talking about. He can't speak, stuff like that. They try to tell you stuff like that, try to throw you off your game, right? They don't know they're dealing with a grown man. I'm like this. Ain't nothing they can do to throw me off my game. Not one, not one thing. Can't throw me off, period. Mess around and get thrown off, trying to throw me off. Yeah, they thought I was going to be on here just hanging out with the rappers, bringing guests on, like showing off the cars and the house and money and just talking that rap talk. They thought I was going to be on here just talking that rap talk. Yeah. Wrap your brain around this. Put that information in their face. Hit them with that awareness. Expose these suckers. Yeah. They wasn't ready for that. Yeah. They thought I was going to be on here. Hee, ha, ha. All jokes. Yeah. They wasn't ready for that. Aurelia, Jan, Chris Abbott, Michael, who was that? Michael, what was that? Michael Sykes. Michael Sykes. All right, fam. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day or morning, wherever you are in the world. Until next time, fam. Was that Gwen Stevens? Appreciate you, Gwen. Till next time, fam. No more talk.